This video shows how to configure a optional fan with the Holiday Coro HinksPix controller. Please note that most controllers that we sell do not come with fans installed, and we normally do not recommend fans in exceptions for high-density power supplies, such as in our 4 and 6 power supply units, which come by default with fans. There are two CPUs we'll be showing you. This is the version 2, and here we have our fan header, and that is where you will hook up a typical 12-volt CPU fan. Here is where the power comes from. The power for the fan does not come through the ribbon interface. It must be provided as a separate set of wires with the positive here and the ground or negative here. That will then output to this. If you have a version 3, it will look similar to this. And same arrangement. What we have here is we have the 12 volts. So we have positive 12 volts here, negative on this one, and then our connector for the fan. All right, so let's switch back over into the web interface for that configuration. Once you bring up your web interface, you'll go down to miscellaneous settings and fan control. Now, I should mention that this fan is controlled off the temperature of the CPU, which typically runs higher than that of the expansion boards. And this particular controller, we have the CPU temperature as 88 Fahrenheit. Now, your ambient temperature will not necessarily be that high. That is because the temperature is within the CPU. This temperature will vary based upon how much processing is going on in the CPU. You'll also see a temperature of 75 degrees Fahrenheit on the SPI board on expansion number 3 or port 3. That is not used. All right, so what you should realize is that the temperatures you're going to be selecting are likely higher than you expect them to be because they're coming out of the CPU, and additionally, the controller can handle much higher temperatures than humans can handle. While you would be very uncomfortable in 130 degrees Fahrenheit, the controller is not bothered by that at all. So, the controller also from Holiday Coro comes with power supplies that have built-in thermostats that will turn off operation if the temperature gets to a level that is considered unsafe. All Holiday Coro controllers will ship in a temperature-resistant, non-flammable enclosure. All right, now we are on the miscellaneous settings, fan control, and we can go in here and set the particular temperature trigger point. Generally speaking, we do recommend at 130 degrees Fahrenheit, cutting back off at 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Running a fan will bring in external contaminants. That includes saltwater spray, moisture, including rain, snow, and humidity. It will bring in pollen, dust, bugs, and other foreign contaminants. So, consider whether or not that particular unit needs to have a fan in the unit. It is commonly not necessary. It's also important to understand that the controllers typically do not operate at high temperatures because at any given time all the pixels are not on.